Man, that nigga better than Kyrie Irving. I told you. He ain't Kyrie ain't even on his level. This man carrying the whole team.
Yeah,
I ain't ever seen Kyrie do
Kyrie
that.
would have did all that, but he'd have lost.
What? Wouldn't even be here in the playoff. Nigga had Boston. Let Jalen Brunson play with Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown and Al Horford.
You take Brown off of Boston and you put Brunson there. That's all they had to take.
That make it worse. That make my point worse.
Yeah, you don't even need Brown no more. All right, Oklahoma State is gonna get the business on my mama.
That make the point even worse.
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game.
Another officer took off over there running
the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
See what's going on. We get this nigga choking the nigga the fuck out, bro. I ain't never seen no shit go from my goddamn line, bro. So my nigga had a whole choke over this nigga. I had to pull the fire on that nigga, bro.
And the Cowboys will boot away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards.
He's Cowboy.
Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Going with the counter play here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23.
I ain't got no crew point. Oh, no, I thought I'm
as balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time.
I might not get a recruit this year.
But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. You got to start fast in Big 12.
Wow.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back.
Damn, everything I had gone.
Making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Wildcats get enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense.
That shit crazy, but you know who been in goddamn jail all week? Like he ain't gonna move no time soon. Cool. I goddamn tread.
From the shotgun, the hand off to the back.
Hell yeah.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and
Yeah.
stopped the really big play.
What do you do?
Kansas State back at it after
Yeah,
picking
house
up the first
court.
down.
Oh, you can
He's
get the shit
looking to
money.
throw it.
That's what it look like, cause he got a
Using
tab
the
on.
quick game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
Do the lights look good?
Really nice
Couldn't get him
job
like
by
that.
the
Probably
quarterback
so.
understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like I got
They got like a $1,900 cab
Nice job
on.
by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
How much you
You got to be
got?
loving what you're seeing from your offense.
I thought it was only one, what I thought.
They're in a really nice nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now. And they've got the defense on their team.
I thought he was getting mine.
That's what I was saying. That's my whole point right there.
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't see him around the game no more. There's some funny business going on here. For a little minute, cause like he don't be around no more.
Yeah.
Like he used to be. I ain't let him put him away. Pass him out.
From this offense, what a drive.
Just
when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays
I feel like
together.
Big Nick telling me something that nigga had did.
Punched it in for 6.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways of how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing
All
is,
my favorites. I thought all that shit would have been gone too.
Oh, no, they ain't gonna change.
Which defense can rise to the challenge?
Right now, all my favorite plays gonna be gone. That's my playbook right there. Here. You know what I'm saying? I just go through the favorite. I got 45 plays in my favorite. That's my whole playbook. I picked it all out what I want to run. You can start them 45 plays. Oh,
trying to find his man on first
I
down.
played over that shit.
He's got his man.
I know everything they gonna be said. That's why I want to hit them 45 plays.
Nice completion here to this
45
wide receiver.
plays,
You're going to see
plays.
this receiver line up in different spots all over
You
the
stop
field.
45 plays, you're a bad
Defense has
motherfucker.
got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he gets the first down,
You
but
want
man,
to
did he
look
get
at
the
that
hit
offense. I see
stick
what
laid on his
Bella
noggin.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this
That's
offense was
hard,
going to try and
bro.
get this receiver involved.
Bill done got into that woman and changed his life around.
It's not a touchdown. They just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the league.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
You on the game tonight, man, or
Sometimes
you just having the fade?
So clean, and sometimes like on this play, the DB do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets
Give me a call tomorrow. We need to get my haircut tomorrow.
And they get him again.
And just pressure. You gotta love the ability to get to the
cigar, black and mild, any drink, whatever I need.
Sunday, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, Dave. No doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing. You saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
What a terrible, terrible shame. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way ahead
for
out
stuff?
to the 27-yard line.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped him out.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Wide out in motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job getting their ears back and getting home.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this all...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Got it behind the line. It's DeMarco. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy out of the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
The run to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting 1st downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Off play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
And the wind took it lower.
Good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
This is crazy work. Man, it's crazy work.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting
into double coverage, and he picked it off. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It seems like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Yates. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Kansas State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing.
He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down comes. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. They're working that left side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. from the gun, looking for a man. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Fast motion from the offense. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the run, it's Toter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Pulls it in. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Yep.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Making adjustments with his receivers.
Yes, hey.
He's looking for an open man on
Then
2nd
backslide.
down. He'll lock one deep down the left side.
All right, that's
He's
good.
got it downfield for a huge
Now, anybody want to get saved?
motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This
Yeah,
offense
you
looked
here,
unstoppable
bro.
in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
You saw Bernard at Vico house before you went to work?
That gamble did
Yeah,
not
pulled up
pay
over there.
off as they
He was
breathed
over
down
there.
at the 12-yard
Yeah.
line.
For real?
Oklahoma
Nah, I
State
can't
has it
tell
back
no
and the
lie.
offense is on the
Oh.
field. They're down by 21
I ain't even
points.
put up
If you
over
get a
there. I was just
touchdown,
exaggerating.
you at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
So
I
you
think
have
for
that
them
season? Oh, fumble. Get the ball.
The defense grabs
Get
it.
the
If Fat Food know that wasn't no damn Nico playing that shit. If he go out the tape,
Don't just get the ball, score with
if
the
he go
ball
watch
in the
Tech game, go watch that game. Totally two different defense schemes out there.
Finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
Man playing on the free safety.
Jump on it and make sure
Goddamn Bernard on the line.
up and try to make the big play. He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off. Makes the big play.
Oh, it was
gets the
two players
touchdown.
playing at one time?
No, I'm saying when he was playing Tech, he was playing free safety.
Oh.
Lining
Yeah,
up for
Bernard
the
do play on
PAT.
D-line.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
The
what
first half, the nigga was on the goddamn free safety, corners, all type of shit. Second half, come right, pass shit. Nigga on the D-line. Ain't running the move, ain't running the mud no more.
Yeah.
And some other shit. Clamping up. Well, how you clamp Fat Food up 28 in the second half and nigga ain't scored no more? What was that at with Tech? What was that at with the computer?
Line.
Oh, and how
Man,
about
it's
that?
a funny
Those
bit.
guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, and he's going to
And then the play calling,
And yeah, that's kind of surprising.
chopping them down the field, running the ball.
Matchups. Run the football against a defense that's
One no more go route.
against the run throughout the
Bernard
season.
throw on that
This
ball.
offense just can't find a way to get it going. And
I need to
I'm
go watch that
surprised,
bit.
but now what you're
Man, that shit was wicked that second half, boy.
so far, not a lot
I
of
said,
success.
boy, Casper got a hold of you, Fat Food. You don't even know it.
On 3rd and long, he has to
You
throw
don't even
for it.
know it.
Makes his connection.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they
But
know
I really
where
was trying to-
those zones are.
I really finna make a whole
They find them and they sit down in them and make
plot
big
on that
plays.
nigga,
It's
bro,
tough
for
to sit
real.
back in zone against
What's
such
that?
smart players nowadays.
4th down, and the
I was
punt
trying to
team
kick that nigga
sent it
slipping.
the other way. Running it back, it's moved.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Basically, if you ain't playing, like, if you doing something tight and you kind of reacting a little late to it,
State offense back onto the field.
Oh, yeah.
like you watching and not you actually playing,
Yeah.
One
but
back
I
in the
couldn't catch him
backfield,
slipping.
he gets to carry.
He wasn't doing too much talking.
He got a bunch and
Yeah.
looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He'll
Oh,
take
he
the deep
overthrew
shot.
him. My hell,
And they
wide
weren't able to
open.
make the connection. They
I
were
just
looking
grew up
for
a
an
motherfucking
explosive
play
play.
on his ass.
Sometimes as a
Damn.
quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself,
Let's
you just
go
want
with
to
it.
keep taking shots, right?
35
This guy's
seconds.
already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look
He
he
came
liked,
over
decided
with
to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense is running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
They got damn brass.
Touchdown, Kansas State.
And he on one leg again.
Quarterback.
Really nice.
That's crazy, bro.
I got real Mike,
I ain't never knew nothing about him. That's a crazy thing. Never watched him in Dallas.
His last year in Dallas, I did know a little something about him. Then when he came to New York, I was like, But then I saw
he came to New York, I was like, shit, what the fuck was that?
But I saw how he played when they were just him. I was like, oh, he's just another version of Luka.
Let's see what he can get done from inside
he baby Luka.
I don't see why they got rid of him and got Kyrie though.
See, because they couldn't afford him, and they knew it. They just saw it coming. They saw what it was going to turn into, and they weren't going to be able to afford to pay both of them. Same reason why they got rid of Luka, because they ain't want to pay him. They don't want to pay nobody. I don't know if they ever paid with Dirk, and Dirk ain't never going to make a whole lot of money. We ain't going to see Dirk with the huge contract. Yeah, why? He was just safe for the old Mark Cuban.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive back should get that out of your hands.
Game out here from the real early.
Defensive back going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, wide open.
Firing to the end zone.
Wide open.
And the pummeling has started.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point.
You so goddamn home.
I got my goddamn DoorDash. The old slushy and pretzel sticks.
You got a slushy motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get you that one thing I can get that ain't too, it ain't gonna do me too bad.
I can't even play my game hungry like this. I'm feel like this, boy.
Oh, you must have ate all day.
Yeah, I ate in about 2 days.
Yes, sir.
Not for real.
Yeah, you got going on.
Broke.
No.
Broke it in a joke. I had to pay that rent. Dad cash out and borrow some more money. They been, Lord, have mercy.
Speaking of, I'm gonna have to pay cash out tomorrow. Now you say that, I'm glad you said something about that.
Me too, yeah. I did borrow some money and gotta pay them right back.
I gotta pay $156.
How you gotta pay that much?
I might be skipping payment.
Almost
How you do that?
Shit, you gotta go to it before the time to pay, and then first skip.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the coverage team gets to return her on the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. One of the most
So I need to go there today and they be like, skip.
Yeah, first we're gonna see what's up.
Memory, just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
You know you do that.
It's over, move it behind
I sure need to skip it.
that real well, and it leads
I
to
did
more
borrow some
mistakes,
money,
Jesse.
but
You gotta
I had one
time though.
I only had one more payment for my last time I borrowed, so let me borrow some more. And they trying to get that last payment from the last one. I'm like, hell no, I need my little money I got. Cause I was paying $28 a week to get my shit off.
Yeah.
Now it's at $38.
Just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove,
Yeah,
and he's doing a nice job.
So when I
in
hit the ball, I hit the ball.
He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
All this skill. Boogie the hero since you were friends with.
But I gotta find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it.
Boogie the hero.
Just enough.
It's a good job too there on third down by the offense. There's a major statistic in football in terms of bringing
I don't know who this shit. You ain't got no profile picture. This must be the hat.
Whether it's third and long or third and inch, you just have to go execute. They do it.
On the ground, it's Toner. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, the offense
I got $91. They can't take them $38 from me. How I gonna do? We'll go to the borrow part.
Nah, go to click the far right thing on the bottom. They got like a little clock. And she'll show you where you gotta pay. What you gotta pay and do.
Repayment.
Yeah, now click on there.
So you repay early.
They don't say nothing about no skill.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down.
Damn,
did a nice job.
I don't say no skill.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
And
it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
That's like always getting beat. I'm not beginning to get too slow.
I'm talking about it ain't even $38, it's $39, bro.
I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
I should they take all this money out and go to put it in my Apple Pay.
Yeah. But every time you lose money in your cash, they're gonna take it automatically.
That's all right. That means a chicken hit.
Fast enough to put in that spot, crazy spot. But he a 92 speed.
On to attempt to try.
I gotta pay 156 tomorrow. I ain't
And
no
it's
way around.
perfect. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. About to kick it off.
I hit Pride Pit tomorrow or something, man. God damn, Pride Pit been fucking my ass, bro. Let me hit that Green Goblin one time. Nah, I can't hit no Green Goblin no more. Somebody always fucking it up. I'm like, dang, y'all fucking up Green Goblin. Goddamn cat ain't hear no shit. Brunson out there fighting for his life. No help.
I'm gonna put Craig on point.
Took him at points rebound on the Green Goblin.
Oh, okay, they're going to rebound. That's the real thing, yeah. You want to look
Ain't liable to do.
Everybody right now on the same page.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing
You know
room
about
as
that
they
put
try
no
to
further
push
piece
this
of
winning
better than me.
streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had
I didn't know what temperature really put it
and
on.
apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
That's it. You know what I'm doing. Don't ever put that bitch on 400. That bitch gonna dry it up. It's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be soft like it's supposed to be with a little crisp at the. Well, you gotta know how to do.
I've been serving pizza since 05, 04.
These motherfuckers say 23 minutes. That bitch need to be 350 for 20 minutes. The extra 3 minutes when you just cut the stove off, open it up,
You need to go on, rush right to that motherfucker. So you smell it.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
You start smelling it, and
Thanks
you
for the
down.
update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes
You
final.
cut it up, let it work on its own then.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there.
You just don't cut the oven off for real on that again.
Yeah.
The heat from the cut off, cook the rest of it and just level it out.
You're not getting past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Back to throw. It's Terry. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Somebody knows something.
Well, the defense is not taking their
How
foot
you
off
got
the
that? You
gas.
got
They've
every
got a
round, they
huge
red
lead.
man.
We're early in the
I
fourth
got
quarter,
this,
and
the
still they're getting
Rongo
pressure on the
stuff
quarterback
with
registering a
cheese.
sack.
Oh,
Three
you got that
meat.
motherfucker. You got that motherfucker. Yo, we see that stuff from you.
Can't beat.
Can't beat that stuff, bro.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Cowboys will call on their punt
I don't know
team.
how bad about
Three and
800.
out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
So you said you asked Bernard, so what Bernard say?
Really active today.
He was like, so that time we said, man, I said, yeah. He was like, I don't really remember what the fuck he said, but
And here comes the Kansas State
he ain't
offense
just be
back
like,
onto the field.
what the fuck I gotta say? You know what I'm saying? He ain't just basically go off about it.
Oh, he ain't go up back. Oh,
No.
It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able
So I'm
to
like,
get back on top of it and
if y'all come in there and I know you lying, I'm gonna go off about it.
after that last play,
Cause I'm gonna feel offended. He ain't go off about it.
trying play action.
So I'm like, shit.
Shot toward the end zone.
But
And it
it's true.
slips through his
it
fingers.
is true.
That would have been a huge gain if he
Luke
could
gonna
have
call that shit out now.
Yeah.
I spent time with a lot of coaches.
Huh?
When you got a huge lead,
And
you
they
hold
swear,
quarter, they say
and they
run
swear
the
he
football
YouTube, but I'm
and
like,
run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say,
And
listen,
how he
he
YouTube?
is
they get paid
YouTube.
to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us.
He's so YouTube to the fact if somebody stopping him,
down the left side. He's got it.
he gonna know.
It's a coordinator
Yeah.
out there, though. A similar situation with a lead like
The only
this.
person that stop him that way is Will Bernard.
Running the ball at this point. They probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Wildcat is trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. They build this
You ain't talk time.
lead, and they are just
I had it. I
minutes
went to the
away
corner,
from
man.
going
You ain't
5-0.
Points, and more points. This offense
You ain't even talk to her. You ain't even ask why he lost. How he felt.
Nah, he told me this morning.
Putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
That nigga said, Nick said I'm gonna be in tomorrow, only die.
About to kick it away after touchdown.
Stop all this funny deal.
That the kid Rick can't be in it.
No, Rick ain't on no funny deal though. You know that Rick got that parent on that RPO.
Yeah, he just panning it out too.
Niggas ain't changing that much, bro. Like, come on now.
Not to come back like that. You don't score nothing. That was my thing. He ain't score nothing. The whole second half he got shut out. 30 something in the fourth quarter. Hey, shit.
When you can start to check, run the coaches up.
Yeah.
When running then spectacular.
So getting down the field.
But getting down the field on your ass. With an 88 speed wide receiver.
It'll be 3rd and short
At
from their
will.
own 33.
At will.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, he dropped another
That
two.
slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, it's moved. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Got to, man. Heard nothing about Moon all year.
I lost a step, bro. Sure, yeah, man. He did.
Moon said you supposed to put me on offense. That's what Moon said.
Tried to, he won. They're gonna translate though.
It's LaBelle. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
He can't play slack. I don't believe that.
Oh, I done get that rock, get your bell on. Had me cuss him out. I came from him.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times,
Meal guy, right?
you win a lot of
be ready.
football games. It's the more physical
Who,
team.
Meal?
It's the team that makes it easy,
That piece?
makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
I can't smoke no weed in there. My stomach been grinding. My arm been shaking.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time.
I'm so hungry.
Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his
Every
athleticism.
time I've been working out, I've been shitting like hell too, boy. Like my stomach just don't want to keep, man.
Everybody got down detox.
After the misfire now on 2nd down.
Getting all this shit out. Man, bullshit
He's
about
looking to throw.
Running it out.
Gets it out quickly.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quick strike complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw it again. Coming after it.
Man, I might have tried to wild, though.
His
Them
team
niggas
released
good,
the
man.
ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the
I can't
football
find
this
no
late. They
damn
gave this kind of
no
lead there
damn
on
chips
first
right there.
down,
That's in
taking
my
a
store,
shot,
boy.
ball's incomplete, but obviously
What's
they're
chip?
still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the
You
back
go.
end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's a flavor call, boy.
Down to the turf
Buffalo
with
Blaze,
number 4 getting
rent.
the 1st down.
I love that play call, and I
Them
love the
bitches so
timing
real,
of the
boy.
pre-snap motion. Because
I'm like the baby blue bag. I ain't like a baby blue bag.
right
Baby
behind
blue
the offensive
bag.
line.
Yeah.
Because of the timing,
Them
he
bitches
was
just
able
the
to
right type of
outflank
heat,
the defense. That puts him
just the
out in
right
space where
range.
he's able to use his speed. Nice
Oh,
job
man.
with the pre-snap motion and timing.
I'm sitting there eating them bitches all day, every day. I don't eat the baby no more. Cause he right here is on fire.
That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary.
Touchdown, Kansas State! And the stomping has commenced. You
I
see
still
some
got all
confidence
shit.
over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire
Picachito.
nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going
into
a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
To throw, it's Terry. This one's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It's
you don't work tomorrow, but you work Saturday.
to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
You all fun.
They'll try to get the first
baby shower Sunday.
And the pass is
baby shower Sunday.
intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Last time they had a Coca-Cola.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he runs
I really
through the tackle and picks up a
really put some ice on them.
There's nothing more frustrating when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been a day for this
Yeah, a piece of Coca-Cola. This is baby.
You can find me a can of Coke. Your tip gonna be a lot better.
A can Coke.
He said she gonna find. She gonna find me a can Coke. Why?
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offense. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you off he goes.
Can Coke.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big
Yeah,
lead.
Coke real need to say though, boy.
Taking shots.
They took a bit off of this.
Man, they're taking advantage right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
This might be what you call
Oklahoma State.
It might not
Come on,
really
Brandon.
matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more
That
plays.
shit was funny, goddamn. Brandon Lee and he got named Bella Lee.
It's actually worked in this situation.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one.
Yeah, Cuban got a hold of the bell.
That's what he told me.
Well, this might be an opportunity in 2 weeks to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that are working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good.
He really ain't a bad player. He just became frustrated.
Intercepted.
Big
Got
six.
room on the return. He's
You get first right with me.
and he's going to take it all the way.
Hey, ball.
You got a grudge on me, bro.
Think
I
it
don't
get
know.
any worse, right? You
Hey,
thought
full
this
court,
game's
man.
over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I had those three niggas out.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second. He'll take a knee and they'll bring it to
Coach
the
can
25.
get fired after this game.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Cast me out like I'm
Teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn
I might
the
hit my own prostitute.
And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect.
Oh,
got
that bird, boy.
Momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good game, Wildcats. No interceptions. State free football. State free football. My tight end had 3 pancakes. Quarterback had a pancake. Well, like that baller.
I already feel like I got shit. Who's supposed to shit? What's wrong?
Damn, bro.
Oh, boy, boy, boy. Oh. Oh.
What the fuck? TCU left the dynasty? He quit the dynasty? He not in the dynasty no more?
I ain't listening to him out now.
What the fuck? Hold on.
What a bit going on. He said, I'm gonna usher myself out if I could just play on your shit. That was going on.
Hold on, I gotta scroll back because I saw he did serious something this day.
Now we'll never know Bernard playing Lord.